done, Cell. I've powered up beyond my limits. This is the strongest Gohan you're ever gonna see. Well, no, Mystic Gohan was strong, too.
Awfully confident, aren't we? Then please, allow me to show you just how terrified my true power is.
Is that all you've got?
I hope that I get to fight Chunky Cell after he powers up to maximum, and he's just like this big chunky dude like Frieza. Or well, not chunky, I should say beefy. Alright, let's try these new moves. Wait, hold on, I'm testing out my new moves. Show me your moves. I want to see how guided it is. How is that guided? Or do I have to manually move it? I don't get it, because it doesn't seem to be following him. Like, it completely missed him before. I don't know. I don't really feel the whole guided thing. But I've got this. Oh, beam struggle! You have a scene where Cell pukes out 18? I agree. You mean Yoke Cell?
I'm actually losing.
Give it up.
How is this possible? How is it that I can lose with this much power?
This fight's actually really easy. They put his health down quite a bit. Yeah, it's guided straight ahead. Whoa! That's the first super finish I've done. Oh, hell yeah. Got an achievement. Win a battle with a super finish. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I use both hands to Kamehameha. I'm like, whoa, that's not the big cutscene one. Spit her out. Oh, yeah, here it goes. They did it.
Wait.
I'm happy.
That's 18. He spit out 18.
Well, language, buddy. It was
He
English.
changed back. He's lost his perfect form.
To be fair, Gohan utterly stomped Cell at this point. Yeah, completely.
That's it. It's all over.
I love the face Cell made when he realized what just happened. He's like, "Whoa!" Right here. He's just so mad.
Can't be.
He starts screaming like a baby again.
Happen.
I loved it when Vegeta absolutely annihilated him as Super Vegeta. And he's like, you're just... No, he calls him a big baby. He's like, you're like a baby that doesn't get what he wants.
Not good.
You're finished.
I love that look. He looks so hilarious.
About 1 minute. I'm going to explode.
They didn't put the dent in Cell's head from when Gohan kicked him. Yeah. And also, before that, that's when he was the giant beefy Cell. They didn't do that either.
And the entire planet.
What?
What? Did he just say he's going to explode?
I won't let you.
You better watch it. Hit me and I explode.
See, that's the point when Gohan knew he messed up. He's like, oops, I can't do anything now.
No. No.
Got another busy night. 82 of you in here.
What are we gonna do? We
As
gotta do
usual, you guys
something.
kick ass.
There's nothing we can do. We're done for.
Just 10 seconds.
What about Gohan only fights to protect like a true hero, but goes in these insane murderous rages? If he let loose, you know, if he had let loose once in a while, they would have had a lot less trouble.
This is the only option we've got left. I can't really think of any other way to save the Earth. Goku, wait. What are you doing?
And so this begins the saga of King Kai,
Later.
forgetting to revive him over and over.
Gohan, you did great. I'm so proud of you.
Dad.
They didn't show Gohan bashing Cell Juniors. Yeah, he just
Tell your
kind of
mom
off them real
something
quick.
for me. Tell her I'm sorry.
To be fair, did Goku really have to...
Sorry.
I mean, I know this is a dick move,
This was the only place I
but
could think of to bring him.
couldn't he technically have just dropped off Cell here and then teleported back? Did he really have to stay there? Like, sorry, King Kai, I'll bring you back later, then disappear again. I think he might have been able to do that.
It's gone. Goku's energy is gone.
If I were King Kai, I'd never forgive Goku for this. Well, and also, he blew up his home. His whole little planet's gone.
Where's Cell?
It's over.
Speaking of King Kai's planet,
You and
didn't...
Dad did it.
Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
Good work, Gohan.
Didn't Grand Kai, or was it someone else, that shrunk his planet to begin with?
Dad did what he did.
Remember, in one part of the series, they mentioned that King Kai's planet got shrunk on purpose.
Come on.
I don't remember who did it. I thought it was Grand Kai, but maybe it was someone else.
This power. It's
Oh, yes, they're gonna do it. Vegeta's gonna go apeshit.
It looks like I hit Trump.
I like how Super King Kai still holds a grudge for this. I love it.
You're probably wondering why I'm still alive.
But that's when Bojack
Allow
DLC
me
is
to
released.
explain.
I think Bojack's lame.
I have a small mass inside of me. As long as that mass remains intact, my body can continue to regenerate. Once regenerated, I not only regain my perfect form, but my power also increases.
See, now he's got that.
Like Gohan.
He's got that Super Saiyan 2 lightning now.
This must be due in part to the Saiyan cells I possess and their impressive ability to increase one's strength and resilience with.
Why didn't Vegeta go Super Saiyan 2 and watching his kid die? Probably just didn't have enough power to.
Learn Goku's instant transmission, which I suppose makes me even more perfect than, well, perfect.
Gohan really messed up.
Goku thought he beat me, but instead, he's only made me stronger.
It was Beerus that shrunk his planet? See, I knew it was someone. I remember them mentioning it. I think that's hilarious.
Did the Trunks? You're dead!
Yeah, I think he could have dropped Cell in Hell. But I guess Goku, like Goku said, it's like, this is the only place I can think of. Like, a split-second decision. I love this scene. It was the first time Vegeta showed he cared about somebody.
You're as good as dust!
Badass. And then he gets one-shotted. Gohan pays for his mistakes by getting his arm absolutely messed up. Yep.
So much for the Prince of Saiyans.
And he's out.
You're next, Gohan.
God, I remember watching this, like, thinking, or feeling like how ungodly powerful Cell had become. Wait a minute. Wait.
Avenge my dad.
He was supposed to blast... Oh, his health is over 2 million. He was supposed to blast at Vegeta, and Gohan was supposed to get in the way. Unless that happens after this cutscene. Or they skip it. Well, the final Cell battle. Wait a minute. No. Don't do Tien's move.
Even stronger than he was.
Whoa.
Shocked. Is this newfound power of mine too much for you to handle?
No.
Man, they made his hits hard.
You were hoping to avenge your father. I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Oh, what is going on? Wow. Okay, so they really did the body split thing. I gotta get rid of these little ones. Oh, wow. Okay. Not good. No, this is the real Cell. Oh, no. See, this is BS. I don't remember him fighting multiple cells. Multiple perfect cells. See, I could kill each one in one combo. I hope he doesn't do it again, though. Minions with boss level power, right? Oh, no, 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 no! I gotta power up! Oh, no! I stopped it. I stopped it. Yeah! Eat that Cell, you dick.
That was a commendable attack, but it seems like you're running out of steam. Or maybe I'm just...
Wasn't it Goku that fought multiple cells? Yes, it was. Very temporarily, too. So why am I doing it? He just did Zarbon's, like, combo kick thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, thank you. Oh, you son of a... The copy cells are the flea men. At least they weren't as bad as flea men. I'll give the game that credit. He needs to stop. I'm glad I got that vitamin water. Alright, he's under 1 million.
You're not getting away from me this time!
I'll end this quickly.
Can't decide if I should get Resident Evil 4 or Final Fantasy 7 for Switch. What do you feel like playing? Like a strategy game or Resident Evil? Completely different kind of games. But if you're going to put Resident Evil compared to Final Fantasy, I'm always going to say Resident Evil. Resident Evil's amazing. Wait! Any frozen iguanas in your... You know what? I haven't seen any in my area. I don't think I've seen an iguana in my immediate area ever. Maybe once or twice. They're around. They're hard to see sometimes because they're mostly like in the trees and shit. What the hell is all this? Okay, wait. Time out. So I can power up. Oh no!
Cell's increased his power more than I imagined.
That's okay. That's okay. I got him. He's done. He's finished. For good this time. And 7 years later, Gohan gets weaker than he is now. I love when Vegeta points it out, too. Like, Vegeta acts so disappointed in him. Oh, maybe... Okay, so now they're gonna do it. Yep. So they didn't skip it. And his arm's messed up. My power level is maximum. So essentially Cell's doing what Doctor Strange did in Infinity War with all the clones. That was cool.
This little game ends here.
Which is canon, Ultimate or Mystic? I don't know. I always called him Mystic Gohan.
You and this whole planet are
Yep, there's the one-arm Kamehameha.
how about
God, that scene was so epic in the show. And then all the other Z fighters are doing their best to tackle him on, or to take him on too. It was so epic. Where's all the others? It actually gave like Yamcha and Tien and them something to do.
I didn't have what it takes to beat Cell. I wanted to punish Cell for what he did, but I couldn't.
Yeah, Sam, the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, they did a good job with it, I would say. They kind of fast-forwarded the Cell Jr. deaths, but the transformation was fine.
Gohan, what are you doing? Don't give up!
It Cell's Kamehameha green. It was green. I like that.
Kamehameha, just like Cell's doing. You can do this, Gohan. You have the power.
But I can only use one arm, and I'm not even at full power.
You'll be fine. You can still win.
Wait, hold on.
Gohan, release it.
Before he wins, Vegeta needs to do his thing.
Give him all you've got. Show me, Gohan.
No, wait, Vegeta's got to blast Cell.
Power.
I don't think they're going to do it.
Will.
this is the end for you, Gohan?
I like that part because Vegeta, like, really... Oh, they did it. They did it. I'll forgive them for not using all the other Z fighters because they still had the Vegeta moment.
This is impossible!
Damn. I'm happy with how they handled it. Had Cell survived that with one little piece of his body, they would have been absolutely done for at that point. Yeah, there's music playing, right?
He actually
Finally.
did it!
Ghost Goku is basically Tikal in Sonic Adventure 1. That's hilarious. Isn't that little Knuckles girl? Is that who that is? I meant saying, now forgive the game for not messing up Gohan vs. Cell. Yeah, I think they did a good job with that.
Oh, that was incredible, Gohan! You did it!
Can't believe it!
Kid can't even move.
Done! We're saved!
Well, we don't have any sensu beans, but Dende will fix them up in no time. Let's get him to Dende.
I like how Krillin's just holding 18 like, I'm gonna take my new wife home.
Alright, let's go!
He got weaker in 7 years because of the arm. No, not because of the arm. He got weaker in 7 years because after this, he just stopped training. He just became a student, and everyone else kept training. And Vegeta was like, yeah, you're way weaker than when you were a child.
I don't need your help, understand? You better stay away from me!
Oh, they better do the Vegeta speech where he was sad about Goku.
Fine.
Do it. It's now.
That's it. Kakarot and his kid are finally out of reach. Damn you, Kakarot! How dare you die on me and in such a pathetic way! I'm done fighting.
They didn't really stick with that. He was like, you know, I'm done being a warrior. But he still kept training.
What are those guys?
And it didn't take you 2 more hours, right?
Well, where is Cell?
Oh, here we go. He's gonna take credit.
Cell? He's gone. Yeah, I beat him.
What?
Those freaks are just prancing around with their flashy magic tricks. So I told them enough was enough, you know, and I went in there and I showed Cell who's boss.
Please tell me Majin Vegeta is a boss fight in this game. It has to be.
Oh,
Has to be.
but where are the others?
They thanked me and they went home.
Incredible! So you mean the Earth has been saved from Cell's reign of terror?
Cell was no match for that fro.
That's right.
Don't give this man any more credit than he's taking.
You heard it here first, folks! Earth has been saved! And it's all thanks to our hero, Mr. Satan!
I think it's hilarious when Goku was looking for someone to fuse with in the Buu Saga, and he imagined himself fusing with Mr. Satan. Surprising with the Mr. Satan name in English rather than Hercule. Yeah, that's been that way for a while now. Hercule is just for the Toonami version. Then they dropped that pretty quickly.
Gohan?
I like having the original name.
Yeah, he was unbelievably strong. Even you wouldn't be able to touch him.
You owe Krillin your thanks. He risked his
I like,
life
in
to
other words,
save
Yamcha there was like, don't try anything, bitch. I got Gohan now.
Well, I couldn't have just left you there.
Krillin's just like, please want the D. Please want the D.
Oh, I think I get it. You like her, don't you, Krillin? You like 18.
Don't blurt it out like that!
So what?
Isn't Mr. Satan still powerful, at least by human
Or
standards?
something?
As a human fighter, yeah, he is pretty strong, but nowhere near the Z Warriors like Krillin and Tien and Yamcha.
Hey, what's your problem?
How does Videl compare to the other human Z
The
fighters?
guy that saved your life?
Well, most people generally think that she's way stronger than Mr. Satan, but
Yamcha.
not at the level of Yamcha and Tien and all them.
We need to.
I mean, because they've had like specialized
get all the
training.
Dragon Balls and use them to revive Trunks and everyone else who was killed.
Right.
This is how Krillin gets the D. Well, no, Krillin doesn't get the D. He gives the D. And 18 rocks this 4-foot world a lot.
Why did it get dark all of a sudden?
Oh, I remember Krillin in GT. I didn't like what they did with him. They made him look like an old man almost.
Please bring back all the people who were killed by Cell.
Wingman Gohan strikes again.
Consider it done.
He has such a big mouth. He's like, wait, you like her? Destructo Disc. Done.
Where am I?
Pretty sure she gave Krillin the D. Damn.
Interesting. Still can't sense Goku's energy. State your second wish.
I thought Trunks survived the fight. No, he didn't. He had a hole blown through his chest and he died right there.
I'm afraid not. Goku has already been brought back from the dead once before. State another wish.
Well, there you go. He can't do it.
No. There's got to be a way.
He didn't even want to come
We can
back.
figure this out. Hey guys, it's me, Goku.
Goku?
I'm talking to you from Otherworld. Listen up. So, I was talking to Bulma earlier, and she mentioned the fact that I've always got all these bad guys coming after me.
Goku's a
And when
deadbeat
you
in
really
3,
think
2,
about
1.
it sucks how right she is. All that's to say, I think it's probably better for the Earth if I just stay
I remember the
here.
manga Piccolo's like, so this is what humans call
Don't
love.
get me
I'll never
wrong,
understand
I'm not
it.
trying to make a heroic sacrifice or anything.
It's interesting
I'm
because
getting some special treatment here.
the
because I
Namekians don't
stayed
have
here so
relationships
many
either
times.
like that. They're all male. And they're
Normally when
asexual.
you
They
die,
just...
you turn into a spirit,
eggs.
But I'm getting to keep my body. Plus, I've got plenty of super strong people from the past to keep me entertained. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is cool. That doesn't mean I don't feel marginally bad for Chi-Chi and Gohan, but you guys don't need to bring me back.
I wonder if Pycon is in here. Anyone know?
Gohan's already way stronger than me now anyway, so you'll be fine.
Dad, that's not true.
They should let you play as Trunks when he goes back to the future and kills the androids and Cell. Oh, hell yeah.
Make sure to look me up.
They're probably going to skip that. That's another episode I missed in high school.
You know, if you ask me, he seemed awfully happy and upbeat for a dead guy.
He's like, nope, I don't have to deal with Chi-Chi shit anymore. Stay right where I am.
State your second wish. Do you not have a wish?
I wonder, do you guys think Goku would have come back if he realized that Goten was coming?
So what should we do?
If he realized he was having a second kid?
Wish for something?
Shinron! Can you make androids 17 and 18 human again?
That cannot do. The androids are far
I was about to say.
beyond the reach of my power.
Well, I guess it was kind of a long shot.
Thank you to the 93 of you in here now.
17? I thought he was dead.
Drop some likes if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget.
He was just brought back with the
Shouldn't
others
King Kai have been brought back since he was technically killed by Cell? King Kai was killed by
Can
Goku.
you at least remove the explosive devices that they have implanted
Good point,
in their bodies?
How did Goku come back from the dead in Super?
Can do.
Well, he didn't come back from the dead in Super, he comes back from the dead in Z. Yeah, in Super he was already alive.
Devices have been removed from their bodies.
He doesn't even care about his firstborn, obviously. Damn. Well, I mean, Chi-Chi, it's a new baby. She might need some help. You know, I have 2 kids. I know what it's like raising a newborn, you know?
Krillin.
One parent, it's really hard.
Well, I felt bad for them, you know? I mean, who wants a bomb inside their body?
Super Saiyan 3 is something you can only get in Otherworld? Well, no, you can get, it's just, he learned about it in Otherworld. Because Gotenks got it, and Gotenks wasn't in Otherworld. He was just powerful enough to do it here.
I thought 17 and 18 might be good for each other.
I don't think I'm ever going to understand it. This whole love thing.
Oh, they did the line.
You idiot! 17 and I are brother and sister. I told you to leave me alone. And don't think I'm going to thank you for removing the bomb. Ever.
That was dropping a bomb back in the day that they were brother and sister.
Later.
Hey, she said later. Maybe that means she wants to see you again, huh?
Oh, that's true. They did ask for everybody on Earth to be back to life. He should have said everyone on Earth and King
No
Kai.
idea what's going
Oops.
on.
I'd be a lot happier.
So it's Yamcha's fault that King Kai didn't come
The
back.
fact that Goku's not here.
Well, I think I'm going to head back. Chaozu's probably worried about me.
Right. I'm gonna get going too.
So, Trunks, when are you heading back to the future?
I think I'll stay one more night and get some rest before leaving tomorrow.
All right. We'll see you off tomorrow then.
Mr. Piccolo, are you gonna stay here now?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Please let me fight the androids as Trunks.
Be okay if I visited you every now and then?
Of course.
Bye, Mr. Popo. Bye, Dende. Stop by whenever you want.
Man, Piccolo's convenient as hell. Gohan, he's got a built-in babysitter right there when he has his own kid. You know how expensive daycare is? All you need is a Piccolo. That's all you need. Piccolo's the Lookout's bouncer. They need one, because Dende's just a kid. He's still learning the ropes.
Father?
Oh yeah. Trust me. He was pretty upset when you were killed. He flipped out and went all berserk on Cell.
It's like, oh, my dad loves me. Finally.
My father? He did that?
I hope they do BoJack. They won't. We haven't seen any other movie thing, so why would they do BoJack? I love how the end of each saga has this right here, like the end credits of an episode. That's a cool little touch.
Goodbye, Trunks.
How did Krillin not realize they're brother and sister? I mean, they look the same. They're literal twins, too.
Go on. Thanks. I'll do my best.
So no Trunks fighting the androids in Cell?
Take care of yourselves.
I don't think so. It'll probably be a narrator telling us that he won.
Take it easy. Later.
The voice you're talking to is Goku talking to you from the other world. He's using King Kai's shoulder. Oh, he saw Vegeta was about to do dirty fireworks on him. Better get the hell out of there, Trunks. I want you to know that watching your streams helped me cope at home because my brother is Jack too.
Hey, it's me.
You trying to say jackass?
With Cell totally.
Well, I'm glad to hear that my streams help someone out there, because we just try to chill and have fun here.
7 years ago.
And we will now with the Buu Saga. Finally, the Buu Saga! The last part of this damn game!
Gohan's as tall as me now. I'd love to go a few rounds with everyone again. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Galactic Showdown with the mighty Majin Buu. You really don't want to miss it, trust me.
You hear some guys did some data mining and found models for Beerus, Whis, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna... See, but if they do Super, it's probably just gonna be a movie. I bet you they're just gonna do like the Beerus movie and maybe the Broly movie. I bet that's what it is. There's no way it's going to be DLC for the entire Super story. There's no way. Gohan's hairstyle finally prodded Chi-Chi to ask a question? Oh, the Super Saiyan hair.
How long do you intend to keep that look? Since Dad died, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Trust me, Mom, I have my reasons.
It'd be hilarious if it ended with thank you for playing by the Buu DLC.
Well, suit yourself. But for the record, I much prefer your normal look to this gaudy Super Saiyan business.
Is that your family drama? No, it wasn't really drama. It was just stuff that wasn't worth explaining. It's not interesting at all, trust me.
You know,
it's just reasons I couldn't stream that night.
Each passing day. And you look more like your father, too. Your fashion choices are yours to make.
So I think that data mine, I think that if that's accurate, that pretty much proves that the DLC is probably super related then. They better data mine that Garlic Jr. file that's somewhere in the discs.
Maybe Piccolo can
or somewhere in the files. How was that podcast thing you did? It was fun. Just met with the game looters and we talked about video games. They convinced me to buy Sea of Thieves. I wasn't even that interested in that game, but it sounds like they had so much fun with it. I was like, alright, I'll play with you guys. And it was $24.99 for the Ultimate Edition, so I was like, oh, hell yeah. That's not bad. I know it's on Game Pass, but I don't use Game Pass. I like just downloading my games, owning them, and not having to pay like a monthly thing or anything.
Thank you. Later.
Oh, so it's Krillin's fault. You guys read that? Krillin said you don't have to train so hard now that Cell's gone. So it was his fault that Gohan's weak. I'm up for it. I'm here till the cafe closes. Yeah, what I'm planning on doing, I'll go till 12 here on this game, and then tomorrow I'll stream at 8 p.m. same time. And I can't imagine it would take any more streams than tomorrow to beat this game, because I mean, we're at the Buu Saga already. So I know some moments are stretched out, but we're gonna make some progress into the Buu Saga today. So tomorrow will just be to top it off. I like the Buu Saga. A lot of people don't like that saga, though. Oh, look, there's Android 21 again. Get out of my game. You belong to fighters. What are you doing here? But one thing that was so funny to me, like, by the end of the Buu Saga, like, Supreme Kai's shit. He's not strong. And then when they first introduced him, Piccolo was like, oh, I've never felt anything like this. And they made him all mysterious looking and shit. And then he ends up like, alright, well, everyone else is stronger than you now.
Hello.
Alright, I'm gonna blow you up. Damn it. The game won't let me. Don't tell me what to do, game. Who I can and can't hurt. Wait, oh, I was supposed to go to Kami's Lookout. I didn't mean to go here. That's why anytime I complain about something that's missing and someone tells me, like, oh, it wasn't canon to the manga, I'm like, nope, that doesn't matter, apparently. So why the hell was Gregory not in here? Why wasn't there a mini-game with Gregory where I can hit him with a hammer on the head? Or why didn't I get to chase Bubbles around?
Piccolo? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure, yeah. But why are you still a Super Saiyan?
Because I can be. Jealous?
Huh? I don't really know how to explain.
Why aren't you Super Namek
I'm
anymore?
trying to continue my training.
You still feel responsible for your dad's death, huh?
Yeah, that's part of it. I need to make sure I'm strong enough to protect the Earth now.
No, none of this happened.
That's why I'm still a Super Saiyan.
None.
I want my body to get used to this form a bit more.
I see. So it looks like I didn't need to worry after all.
Huh?
Since Frieza showed up, even after we believed he was dead, I always thought I had to be on my guard.
Hey, Clifton, welcome.
But if Cell or some new
Nice to see you on stream.
up, you're the only one that has what it takes to beat them. So I planned on giving you a push in the right direction when you needed it. But I guess you really didn't need me to do that.
Oh, so that's what you mean. It makes me happy to hear you have so much faith in me.
If you could transform into Super Saiyan, would you ever turn back? Yeah, it looks awesome. Like, why would I want to?
So, you got a more...
Like, I'm ultra powerful. Don't come at me, man.
Just being a Super Saiyan isn't going to cut it, you know.
I don't remember any of this. Nobody does.
Yeah, it's just... I still don't know what else I can do.
Is it still true that she's Android 16's mom? Apparently she was designed after his mom, yeah.
I guess that's understandable. You pretty much did all you could do in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Just got off work, long day. Well, I'll be going another almost 2 hours, so got something to watch.
You're probably as strong as you can get right now, so you won't see much rapid improvement in terms of raw power. What you lack is mental fortitude.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to see a lot of improvements in raw power yet.
Mental fortitude?
Your dad.
Good old anime video game filler, yeah.
Focused in battle. You, on the other hand, you're still too emotional.
You might be right about that. If I had focused more...
I feel that this is what Akira Toriyama envisioned for Gohan, though, because it's known that he planned to end it after the Cell Saga, leaving Gohan as the main hero and protector. So maybe this is like what he envisioned as like what the future would be if he never did Buu.
I like this suggestion, but why don't you try training with Vegeta? He's the strictest guy around when it comes to emotion.
Because Vegeta likes to train with others.
Not just with others, but with himself too.
If he even gets a golden beard instead of hair, I'll take it.
To provide some insight into the mental aspects of
Order Italian food using Uber Eats, nice.
Understood. I'll go ask Vegeta if he can help me out.
Alright, get advice from Piccolo. This is such filler. It's like, get advice from Piccolo. Get advice from Vegeta. And then Vegeta's gonna go tell me to talk to Yamcha.
My dad died because of me. I need to get stronger, so something like that doesn't happen again.
Mystic Gohan's still way stronger than... Well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku ended up going toe-to-toe with Kid Buu, so... I would argue that Mystic Gohan's not stronger than Super Saiyan 3.
I need to protect Earth in my dad's place.
Don't be absurd.
But yeah, that's one thing. When Kid Buu was around, they were shocked at how much stronger he got.
Kakarot's dead because of you? You're the one that's going to replace him?
Damn.
You arrogant, spoiled little brat.
Huh?
I love this conversation.
But
Damn it. I wasn't planning on fighting ever again, but I've changed my mind now.
Okay, so now we have an explanation as to why Vegeta changed his mind about fighting. And Taku, thank you for the super chat, man. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. I forgot it's still 60 here.
Come at me.
I promise you I will be getting it and streaming it. Kid Buu's not the strongest one? No, but I remember him saying that, like, because they were shocked at how much powerful he got. Like, right after. Because they pulled everyone out to make him weaker, and it didn't have that effect. Think they might do BoJack? I don't think they are. I really don't think so. No, because if they do BoJack, where's all the other cool movies? I don't care about BoJack. If they do that, where's all the other cool movie characters? Fuck.
What gives? He's got more power than this.
Oh wait, I forgot I have Super Saiyan 2. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, Vegeta. I gotta teach you a lesson for calling me a spoiled little brat.
Then you're nothing.
Yeah, there we go. They really should have had Gohan defeat Buu, though. Like, I agree with that. The fact that, like, because they built up Gohan so much, gave him that mystic power for Goku to end up beating Buu again, you know? So that, I understand where people are kind of disappointed with that. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. But it goes back to just making Goku the main, like, strong character that everyone depends on all over again, and putting everyone else on the sidelines. I think that Gohan really should have destroyed Buu. Or maybe even if they destroyed him together, you know? At least. But all he really did after, like, he whooped Buu's ass, he just kind of got absorbed. I hope we don't have too much filler. Like, before getting to the Buu Saga. Shit. Loved it in Super Broly when Vegeta goes SSJ God. Yeah, that was a cool scene. I want to see, even though there's no reason for it, I think it'd be cool to see Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3 at some point. Just to show that he can do it, you know? Because you have to assume he probably can do it, but it's just pointless at this point. You know, because it has such a devastating effect of, like, draining you of energy fast. But just to see what it would look like. There's a lot of fan art for it. And in the games you could do it. I think, what, in Xenoverse you can do it with him? Was Xenoverse? Was another game.
You were far more powerful than this when you defeated Cell. You were holding back, weren't you?
No, that's not true.
Hang on.
A soft, spineless brat like you could never replace Kakarot. Stupid child.
Yeah, Vegeta's right. I can't define who I am based on who my dad was. I need to do some serious soul searching. I'd better stay a Super Saiyan a little longer.
But I need to just go study.
Greetings.
Yes, Buuhan was strongest. So I guess you could say that Buuhan was the strongest after absorbing, but had he not absorbed... Let's put all the Z fighters aside. If he didn't absorb any of the Z fighters, I guess Kid Buu would be the strongest form then, right? Over Super... Because, well... Yeah, I would probably say that, because Kid Buu would probably be the strongest form. Or would he be... Hold on, I'm trying to think. Because when he became Super Buu, it's because he reabsorbed Fat Buu and the evil side took over. So Kid Buu would be the strongest, I guess, pure Buu form. And Buuhan would be the strongest one after absorbing characters in the show. Alright, Dead Day, will you train with me? Oh wait, there's a memory here.
Greetings.
So you said you need a favor. Right, I'm thinking about increasing Shenron's power.
Let's see.
We could have another villain as powerful as Cell in our hands. I want to be prepared. But in order to increase Shenron's power, I need some things. I was hoping you could help me find them. Having a more powerful Shenron could really help us.
Thank you so much.
I knew I could count on you. What do you need me to collect? A rainbow crystal.
Right.
He said he needs things. He's like, just one rainbow crystal.
Me.
Rainbow crystals are extremely rare. Finding it won't be easy. In fact, I can't even tell you where to begin with. I'm sure Google can answer that question for me. I've scoured the entire planet from up here, but I still can't find it.
Hey.
Fortune teller Baba might know where to find it.
Yes.
Her readings are spot on. I wonder if I have to talk to her or I can cheat and use Google. Alright, we gotta go talk to Baba.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's gonna charge me like $10,000. Oh, got a bag of gold dust.
What?
Oh no, we got Cosby powder. We're gonna Cosby powder Baba.
Sure.
Matters of guardianship dwarf matters of money. It's not like we use money up here anyways.
Yes.
I like how Vegeta doesn't use SS3. Is there a different path to being a warrior? Yeah, well, by the time he could have become Super Saiyan 3, they already established that it's not really an effective form. So I think Vegeta would rather just skip over it and be like, I'd rather do something better. Alright.
Hi.
You handed over a bag of gold dust. Gold dust, aka cocaine. I see a ship sunk in. I know exactly where that ship is. I've seen it so many times.
Indeed.
Okay, so they're gonna have rainbow. Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
Right.
It was great to see Super Buu cause a space-time just by screaming. That was a cool scene when they were just stuck in the hyperbolic time chamber and Buu's just screaming at the top of his lungs. Damn. Is that the ship up ahead? He's one of his strongest power-ups to suck Buu's Planet Buster and blast it back at him. I don't know. I'm still skeptical.
Can't believe
Like,
it's
cause,
a large sink.
like, alright, just in a battle, just judging speed. Like, what if Buu just, and this is where it gets ridiculous, right?
Got it.
Because this all depends on who's writing the damn story. I'm writing the damn story. Alright, let's say Buu just like shoots an energy blast and then immediately like teleports behind Kirby and just blasts him again, but Kirby's mouth isn't open, you know? Things like that. Can Kirby survive that? I don't think so. There you go. You have my Kirby vs. Buu story. And I got these rainbow crystals. It's good to Kami.
Thank you so much.
I remember at the time, too, it went all the way to the Buu Saga, and I didn't know who the hell that was at the time. Because I didn't really look up the future storylines because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. Selver's Amazo? Like, the DC Comics android Amazo? I mean, like, Batman. Most superheroes can beat Amazo. Although he is ridiculously powerful, too. You should be among, like, some better wishes now. Oh, no, please don't make me go find the Dragon Balls. What if Buu absorbs Cell? Or what if, oh, exactly! See, none of the game collector, I like where you're thinking. What if Buu absorbed Kirby? Who won that battle, then? You know? All he needs is, and we saw how Gohan got absorbed. It was just a piece of Buu that snuck up behind him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Saying. That was not intended. Alright, let's do community. I bought a Japanese PS2 so I could play Japanese PS1 and PS2 games without needing to mod them. See, I remember when I got my PS1, the guy I bought it from at a flea market, he had like mod chip services. I think it was pretty cheap too. I think it was like $20 and he would put it in there. It was awesome. But I never really, the only Japanese games I ever got were Legends from him, and then I got I wonder where put Shenron where to be the most effective. Here we go. But yeah, I had that. I had Dragon Ball Final Bout. Mind you, this is before those games came out in the US, before they got English translations. Ultimate Battle 22. So basically, I just bought the 3 Japanese DBZ games and left it at that. Alright, head to Goku's house. I wonder if they're going to go over the birth of Goten. They missed a big opportunity to have Otherworld free roam as Goku. Yeah, if you could go like to the lower levels and stuff and find Cell and Frieza and King Cold and all them there, that would have been cool. No, I don't want to do your damn side missions. I'll do side missions on my other file. We're not going to worry about those anymore.
Hi, Gohan. Ready to come home?
Yep, I'm back home. Yeah, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm hungry. Meatloaf. Oh no, we don't have any more meatloaf. What can you make me? We don't have any supplies. I haven't gone shopping for produce in a while.
Gohan, ready to come home? Finally got your priorities straight, huh? That's my boy. While you're at it,
shout out to Terminal Montage. Who's Terminal Montage?
Fine. I'll tone it down. Around the house.
Oh, see, now she's preventing me from being Super Saiyan.
You'll be going to a respectable school.
So it's everyone's fault.
You can't have your classmates thinking you're some renegade rock star.
Okay, okay. I'll limit it to my training.
Kirby wants that booty.
School, huh?
Wants that bubble gum.
That'll be something.
It's all about who saw this first. Fabian 2020. I love how things can be taken so out of context. That is the internet, though. Alright, fast forward to Buu Saga, please.
Thanks to Gohan and his father, the planet was freed from Cell's evil clutches. The people of Earth were finally able to live in peace once again.
I've always loved Gohan in his Piccolo uniform.
However, during times of peace,
he looks the coolest like that.
A tendency to foolishly grow complacent. Such is the fate of mankind.
Yeah, Great Saiyan Man. I was thinking about this the other day. What's the name of that other guy that got taken over by Majin Buu? It was Spopovich? Yamu? What, someone said... I know one of you guys remembers. It was Spopovich and the other dude. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
This is the quiet settlement of Satan City. Here resides Mr. Satan.
Terminal Montage is a YouTube animator?
Mistakenly believed to have saved the planet. The city was renamed after him for his heroism. Gohan is now 16 years old.
Oh, we're gonna do the baseball minigame, I think.
With no schools anywhere near his country home, he had no choice but to do homeschooling and correspondence courses.
He got that Yamcha haircut, that's why he got so weak.
But eventually, his mother, Chi-Chi...
It was Yamu, right?
...send him to a high school.
I don't know how I remembered that. I've been trying to remember it for days, and I didn't want to look it up.
Armed bandits
and it just came to me, Yamu.
So frequently in Satan City that Gohan
I wonder if I fight them.
Run into them on his way to school.
Well, no, I bet you I don't, because that means you're playing as Videl. I can't imagine they're gonna have me playing as Videl.
To combat the crime in the city, Gohan would transform into a super...
You know what would have been cool if at this point I got to free roam as, like, in Spider-Man, like, I got to free roam as Gohan and had to, like, fight crime in the city, like, stop, like, bank robberies and stuff.
Make short work of those that disturb the peace. To protect his identity, Gohan made sure to leave the scene as quickly as possible. The mysterious hero came to be known as the Golden Fighter, and rumors quickly spread.
Anyone remember Goten's girlfriend in GT? Goten I thought was funny in GT. He wasn't interested in fighting anymore. He just wanted to date girls. And his girlfriend, what's her name? Paris, I think.
Who the heck is this guy?
I thought that was funny how different Goten came out as an adult. I wonder if, like, the canon version of Goten, if they ever do a time skip, I wonder if he's going to be like the GT version was. Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube you're talking about? Where the Shocker shows? I think Shocker and Black Cat are in that one.
Oh man, I'm gonna be late. I have to hurry.
Oh, they won't let me fly. Okay, so they won't let me fly, but I can do this. I can run super speed and jump extremely high.
This crime wave is getting ridiculous. Man, this city is hopeless. I thought turning into a Super Saiyan would help hide who I am.
I never thought I'd be playing a Dragon Ball game where I'm Gohan running to high school.
If I fly, people will see me for sure. Yep, I'm definitely...
Oh yeah, look, I can't fly, but look.
Finally at the high
look, everyone, what I can do. I'm not Great Saiyan,
I
man.
wonder if I can get any studying done.
Oh, I hate that dude. I don't know why. I always call him Kevin.
You're the new guy.
I forgot his name. The asshole dude there. He's in my head. He's like a Kevin to me.
I'm Arisa. Nice to meet you. And this here's Videl. You won't believe
I actually like Adult Gohan. I didn't mind him.
Videl's dad is none other than the legendary...
Yeah, they severely weakened him, but it makes sense in the context of the story. It's what his mom always wanted, and Goku's not around.
Mr. Satan?
Goten's girlfriend is named Valise, but it's Palace in Japan. Yeah, I remember they called her Paris.
See, I told you weren't gonna believe it.
In English, they called her Valise, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were late today, weren't you? Did you happen to see the bank robbery in town?
Oh, I'm not sure.
The Golden Fighter...
His name's gotta be Chad. I don't know, man. It just screams Kevin to me. No offense to any Kevins in the chat, but that's the first name that always pops in my head when I think of that guy.
Bank robberies.
Are there any Kevins in chat? I'm curious.
Well, you see.
Reveal yourselves.
The crime fighter herself. Makes total sense, though, right? She is Mr. Satan's daughter. She's really tough. The police even sometimes ask for her help.
Oh yeah, Videl was like the superhero in town.
You don't say.
You know, you've got the same build as the Golden Fighter.
Huh?
Or Brent. I can see Brent.
I need to do something to mask my identity. Maybe I'll ask Bulma for her input.
Give me my Power Ranger outfit.
Look who you're...
Sharpener. No, man, you're Kevin. Hey, Wolvie, thanks for that super chat, man. I appreciate that. In my opinion, I really feel like Perfect Cell for some reason. He scared me when I was younger, and since then I've been a fan. I think Cell was the scariest villain. I don't know if you guys remember this scene. It's a really small detail, but it cemented Cell as a terrifying villain to me. When he was in his first form, after he absorbed all those people and he fought Piccolo, when he was trying to absorb Android 17, he starts powering up. And this is in the original English broadcast, by the way. I don't know if Kai changed it or whatever. But you see, like, the spirits of the people around him as he powered up. The people that, like, you could hear them screaming. The people he absorbed. That scene right there, I was like, wow, man, like, that dude's scary. And then Piccolo was like, oh my god, there must be thousands of them.
Gotta make sure
it's almost like Cell doesn't even kill you. You literally become part of his makeup. You know, that made him real scary as a villain.
Me to keep my power in check to avoid causing a huge uproar. Man, it sure is hard living a normal life.
Who's your favorite Z villain? I always say Frieza. Yes, the baseball.
Let's see how you handle my ultra fastball.
I've got to take this nice and easy.
You all fueled him right. Cell's kind of like the creeper. You become part of him figuratively and literally. Oh, here we go. The game's a battle of batting skill. Swing your bat at the right time with B. Okay.
You're not getting a single hit off me.
I love the minigames. I wish there was more, though. Oh my god, I didn't realize how fast it was. The hell, man? How are you supposed to prepare for that? Oh, holy shit. Alright, I got it this time. Got it. Good lord, they really didn't prepare you for that. Now I want to do it more. Oh, come on.
You actually hit my pitch?
I just got lucky, that's all.
Yeah, you're right. Your stance was way off, too.
Wow, so even that was too much.
Alright, who's ever playing Kevin, whoever's playing Kevin, I feel like the gain on their microphone's way too high when they're talking into it.
I'll Bulma's place later and ask her for some advice.
Damn you, Kevin.
Something's up with him.
What's your favorite part of the baseball episode in DBS? My favorite part of that baseball episode in Super was when, and I always repeat that that's my favorite filler episode across the entire everything Dragon Ball. When Goku and Vegeta are playing baseball. But my favorite part is, well, my favorite aspect of it is how Vegeta he wanted to be on the other side because he wanted to be against Goku, and they just power up, and it all goes to shit. Like, of course, they turn it into a competition. They start powering up all the way to blue, and it's not even a baseball game anymore at that point. I love that part.
I need to talk to Bulma.
Go get some advice from Bulma.
Can help me figure something out.
What about Android 21? She's right here. She's also Majin Buu. Oh, where's she? Hey, she's not there anymore. I loved it when Gohan showed Trunk the Great Saiyaman outfit, and Trunk was just like, wow.
Something I wanted to talk to you about.
Kid Trunks is hilarious in the Buu Saga. Like, I think the fact that he grew up alongside Goten, and Vegeta was still around, like, Kid Trunks is a little asshole. He's just like a cocky little prick. I loved him. Very different from Future Trunks.
You need some sort of disguise.
Wasn't Videl the one who threw the ball in Gohan's face? That I don't remember. I don't remember that detail.
Do you have any idea how I can do that?
Of course, I am a genius after all.
Really? Please, whatever it is, I'll take it.
No problem. It'll take some time though, so sit tight.
Thanks. You have no idea how much this will help me. Oh yeah, do you know where Trunks is?
He's probably getting whipped into shape by Vegeta in the gravity chamber.
That was such a cool scene when Trunks turned Super Saiyan and Vegeta was like, what the hell?
About making him stronger.
And then he was blown away even further whenever he told him that Goten could do it too.
Wow.
It's like, Trunks and the child of Kakarot?
The gravity chamber, huh? Where was that again?
Oh, I know exactly where it is now. It's over here.
Gohan, when did you get here?
Man, you know what was a cool fight also that I hope I get to play when Goten and Trunks were fighting at that tournament?
Not too long
That was a really good fight, actually.
The word on the street is that your dad's putting you through some grueling training.
Yep.
I remember a scene in the World Martial Arts Tournament where Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan are scarfing down food, and Piccolo's like, you know, I'll never get used to it. Put that in real life, watching someone gorge the food that they do. It's got to be disgusting to see.
Really?
Yeah, I'll make sure my dad keeps his promise.
Guess I should say hi to Vegeta while I'm here.
I love how Goten and Trunks can turn Super Saiyan. They didn't think to tell anyone else. They were just like, it was no big deal to them. Well, Goten was hiding it because his mom called him a little monster.
Hi, Vegeta. Sorry to interrupt.
Gohan, look at you. You're out of shape. Even in times of peace, you should be training.
Right. Speaking of training...
Damn, Vegeta's just like, you're garbage now.
Trunks how to fight.
I am. He's more than old enough to prepare himself for real combat by now. And he'll soon surpass you if you keep sitting on your ass like that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I gave Trunks some words of encouragement earlier. He's looking forward to going to the amusement park.
Yes, of course. It's a Super Saiyan bargain sale. I love that line.
He's only going if he can manage to hit me. But that's not going to happen.
Goten turned Super Saiyan before he learned to fly, right? That's crazy. And it's funny how Goten became Super Saiyan because he wasn't even like Vegeta was so frustrated that he couldn't turn Super Saiyan that caused the transformation, basically. Gohan went through so much shit just to try to push himself to that, and then Goku watched his best friend die and explode. Goten just, he got kicked by his mom. And then he's like, It was funny too, because she was calling him a little monster. He's like, Mom, what happened? I want hit in this game just so we can have that. I guess it's time to make the donuts line. That was such a bad line.
Not fair. Make me one, Mom.
I like how Vegeta follows through this amusement park promise after all, right?
This is great!
I know, right?
Thank you so much, Bulma. I'm gonna use this right away.
Oh, never mind. I don't want one.
Yeah, they did it. Trunks was not impressed. The next morning. Go 10!
All right, I'm heading to school now.
You must really like that thing, what with you transforming all the time in the evening. Watch out for airplanes.
We all know if you had a Great Saiyaman outfit, you'd wear one daily. Daily I would wear it, absolutely.
Good luck today, Gohan.
I need a Great Saiyaman outfit.
Cool.
I know, right?
This Goku lookalike is Gohan's younger brother, Goten. He is Goku's second son, who was born after the defeat of Cell.
Good thing I'm dressed as the Great Saiyaman. Now, I can fly without worrying about being seen.
I wonder if Captain Ginyu inspired Gohan's poses. He had to have, because they had the same, like, style. Like, young Gohan seeing the Ginyu Force do that, he probably thought, like, oh man, that's really cool. Oh, I do get to do superhero stuff. Look, patrol the streets of Satan City. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
This will be a cinch.
Wait, let's see if I can upgrade anything. I got a buddy that loves Dragon Ball as much as I do. He hates Great Saiyaman. I was like, how can you hate Great Saiyaman, man? Like, how? He's classic. Can't hate Great Saiyaman. And then they have, what did they call Videl? Didn't they call her Great Saiya Girl? I gotta do the training stuff. Might as well increase this while I can. Morale boost? Support gauge? I don't care about the support gauge stuff. Goku made those 10 days count. Indeed he did. He made sure to create another powerful warrior in the future. Have you ever read or watched Berserk? No, but I used to, no, I didn't own it. I rented the Dreamcast game, Berserk's Revenge, and I really liked it back in the day, but I had no idea. I didn't even know it was an anime at the time, but I really liked it. I think it was called, wasn't it called Berserker's Revenge? Was that what it was called? The Dreamcast game. And I remember, I don't know any of the characters, so...
I wonder what's going on in town.
But I remember the final boss, I think he was like some guy with like a lion-looking head.
What's happening?
That's as far as I know. I've heard I would like it, though. I don't care how nice the town is. I would not live in a place called Satan City. Well, we have a city called Hell in, what, isn't that Michigan? Hell, Michigan? Or is it another state?
We ain't done yet. Kiss your butt goodbye, little girl.
Oh shit, you responded. I tried to respond to you guys. It's impossible for me to respond to all of you, though.
Whoa.
At this point.
I wasn't expecting that. She really is pretty strong.
My brother-in-law, he loves,
stronger than her dad.
He loves, Berserk.
Come on,
He's a huge anime head, though. He likes, like, all the... He does it... He's one of those anime guys that, I don't know if there's a term for this, but he's one of those anime guys that, doesn't like Dragon Ball because it's mainstream. Like, he likes all the underground stuff. Like, the anime that, like, people like me would have never heard of.
Me? I'm the vanquisher of evil, defender of justice.
Ginyu Force!
Nailed it.
New York City has a neighborhood called Hell's Kitchen.
2 hours of practice.
Yeah, they call it Lincoln now. I learned that from the Punisher game, from the intro. He mentions that he's like, they call it Lincoln now. But it's the same shit.
Resistance is futile.
We have Paradise in Pennsylvania.
Now then, Videl, let's apprehend these fiends.
Yeah, here in the Orlando area, we have a city called Celebration. You guys want to know something crazy about that? I don't know if any of you have heard of Celebration. That was a town that was originally created by Disney. Like, that's how much power Disney has. Like, they created that town, and it eventually became its own city. Disney doesn't own it anymore. Now it's its own city, but that's where all the rich people live. Very rich people. The houses are insanely expensive. But it was in the news the other day. Some guy, like, murdered his whole family, and they found out, like, a month later. It's crazy. But yeah, that was a town called Celebration.
About these ruffians. Would you mind escorting them to the police, Videl?
Our gatekeeper? I guess that would be the
They're
term.
fine here.
Sword of the Berserk, Guts Rage. Yes, that's the Dreamcast game I liked.
I'll make a call and
I think
them
it's the
check
only
out.
Dreamcast game they had for it.
You're pretty strong.
I hate Great Saiyaman. How dare you?
You don't want
I
people
love
to know
Great
your
Saiyaman.
identity, do you?
You can't hate on Great Saiyaman. He protects the people of the town.
Yes, that's correct.
But are you sure you want to keep this going, Gohan?
Which
You're
GT
going
villain
to be
should be
late.
rebooted into Super like Broly was? GT villain?
Exactly. That's why I have to hurry.
No. I want Cooler. That's who I want.
Huh?
You're that Gohan guy from my class, aren't you?
I don't think I'd be interested in any GT villain coming back. I don't know. Maybe the Shadow Dragons, because I thought that storyline was pretty cool. But they would have to do it differently.
How did you figure it out? I had the perfect disguise and everything.
Your voice, mannerisms, plus you knew my name.
Videl would never be fooled by Superman. Like, oh, I'm not Clark Kent. It's like, what do you mean? I'm looking at you. Like, I see your face. You're clearly Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Baby the best villain. Yeah, Baby I think was the best GT villain. I thought Disney would name their city Toontown. There was a Toontown. They don't have that anymore. It was in the parks, too.
Well, it's just...
They actually had to remove... They had to, like, remove this fence that was there. This was... Man, this is back when I was a kid. They had, like, a fence there by Minnie's house, and kids kept getting stuck in it. Because kids kept trying to go through it, and they kept getting their legs stuck. And they eventually had to cut it all down because kids wouldn't stop getting stuck in there. Mind you, they weren't supposed to be sticking their legs in the fence, but kids do what kids do.
You know, the
What about bringing back Baby? Well, I mean, what would they do differently, though? That's what I mean. They can't just repeat the same storyline. At least with Broly, they really changed up his character a bit.
You don't know it? It's a competition to determine the best.
The second Berserk game was for
They're
PS2 China only? I didn't even know they had a second one.
My dad's the previous champion, and before him, it was some mysterious guy named Goku.
The mysterious guy named Goku.
His name's kind of similar to yours.
It's just the poses, plus we already got enough of that with the Ginyu Force. Yeah, but now you got the Super Saiyan pose. He's a Super Saiyan that can do it.
You know, I bet that Goku guy is your dad.
Videl's way too smart for her own good.
Huh? Well, Jeez, this girl sure is smart as a whip.
You notice they said smart as a whip and the subtitle said sharp as a whip.
So, what do
He
you
definitely
say?
said smart.
You're gonna enter the world tournament, right?
Oh man, I hope they do. It's not gonna happen, I bet, but I hope they do that. Remember that punching machine? Like, how cool would it be if you did a mini game? Like, you have to hit it at a certain level to not break it.
Don't enter. I'm gonna tell everyone that you're the Great Saiyaman.
What? Oh, come on.
I liked Videl better with this hair
We have a deal?
instead of the short haircut she got.
Just enter as the Great Saiyaman. No one will know it's you.
Fine.
A new take on Baby would be cool. Yeah, they would have to do it very differently. Like I said, I wouldn't want them just to retell the same story in Super.
Finally, some competition. I was afraid I'd be up against pushovers.
Because you know what was really cool about Baby?
Getting myself into a mess now.
At his core was the fact that it tied into the storyline of the Saiyans taking over Planet Vegeta. How they destroyed the Tuffles before taking over that planet, because they're not from Planet Vegeta. They took over that planet from previous people. So that was cool because it tied back to that.
Anyone who can do that.
Oh, okay.
Do you think Ginyu would be impressed or appalled at Gohan's pose? That's a good question. I don't know. It could go either way.
I'll head in first.
They skipped the whole Videl chasing Great Saiyaman part.
Never imagined
I wonder if I
anyone
teach her how to
could
fly
find
yet.
out my secret this fast. And now I have to deal with the world tournament.
Change everything but Baby Vegeta. That was cool. I did like Baby Vegeta. I thought he looked awesome too. Like from a character design point of view, he looked really cool. Hey Dad, how did your... Oh, hey Dad, how did your mom first meet? Your mom blackmailed me? She kind of blackmailed him too to get married though, Goku.
Not gonna be allowed to wear a helmet or any protective gear, but I I need to cover my face. Well, time to head to Bulma's.
Ginyu would try to recruit him. I feel like Gohan as a child would have looked at Great Saiyaman in ridicule. He probably would have been like, "Oh God." As he got older, though, he didn't care. Like he got goofier. All right. Do I have to go to a different area now? West City.
All right, I'm almost there.
Hey, it's Launch.
Wait, that's Launch, isn't it?
What's she doing back here?
What's she doing over there? Are you okay?
Oh, and you are?
And she doesn't seem to age. They do show her in the Buu Saga for a brief moment in the original American broadcast, and she does look a little older.
Gohan. Oh, Gohan. What's up? Why are you wearing that outfit?
It's kind of hard to explain. Just think of me
Thought a
as
bride was something to
defender of
eat.
Justice.
That's hilarious.
A defender of justice, you say?
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Oh, right. Yes. I've kind of got a little problem here. I was hoping to get some advice from Bulma. Maybe she could help. But it looks like she's not here right now. I'm not sure if I should wait for her to come
What was the point of the Z sword again? Well, really, it was just to get him powered up through training. That's how I always took it. The actual sword itself, it wasn't really a big deal.
Maybe I could help you.
Then again, Elder Kai came from within the sword. He was trapped inside of it.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Would you, if you don't mind?
Of course.
Goku thought marriage was a term for food. It makes sense if you think about it.
Seeing as she's gone,
The best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I always say that. I didn't make that up, obviously. It's a saying, but it makes sense.
Defender of justice will do whatever he can to assist you.
Oh, how perfect! A defender of justice such as yourself is just what I need right now.
Oh?
So, Tien asked me to look after his farm while he's away training. You know, doing chores and whatnot.
The hell did Tien have a farm?
But some terrible monsters showed up on the farm.
He's not a farmer at all.
To attack the village nearby. It was awful.
Filler,
That's
filler,
good.
filler.
So, you just need me to defeat those monsters?
Yes, please. That would be wonderful. Look, here's where the village is located.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go. At least we can get this filler stuff out of the way tonight. Oh, she turned into the blonde Launch.
Tien asked Launch to look after his farm, huh? Huh. I didn't know those two were so close. I remember Launch transforming into a really scary version of herself whenever she sneezes. Probably shouldn't have left her on her own. I hope she's okay.
And Tien's farm is right next door to Goku's house, really? This game is doing its own filler, and I like that. Yeah, I'm curious about all the different side missions. I haven't been doing too many on the stream, just for time's sake, but I have a secondary file where I'm doing everything.
The monsters are back!
Imagine Tien wearing overalls and his straw hat.
Help us!
All right, monsters, where are you?
Did Tien marry Launch? No. These Cybermen lasted all the way to the Buu Saga? Am I really to believe that?
Those creatures that
Oh my lord.
planted in the ground.
Your village
He forgot the color of Bulma's hair and Android 17's hair. Or, I'm sorry, Android 18's hair at one point. He tried to... Well, according to the story, he tried to color her hair black, and his people that he worked with had to tell him, like, it's not right. And he's like, I forgot. Did you go to Grandpa Gohan's house? Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Android 21 was there last time I went.
The defender of justice, the great Saiyaman!
Nailed it.
Tien wants nothing to do with Launch. Well, that's because she's a crazy bitch. Like she could be nice and sweet. You're laying in bed together watching TV, and if she sneezes, suddenly, like, she wants to go rob a bank and murder people. Like, shit, I wouldn't want to be with Launch either. I want someone that doesn't turn into a freaking psychotic criminal when they sneeze. Imagine getting into, like, a fight. Like, every relationship has fights, right? Then they sneeze, suddenly she whips out an Uzi, and you're like, oh, shit. I'm so tired of the Cybermen.
You creatures don't belong here.
Super Saiyan 2. Even though you can't appreciate it right now.
How dare you destroy this village and Tien's farm?
Wow, looking at their actual level 56. Technically, that means this Cyberman is stronger than Perfect Cell was when I fought him. Launch is more involved in this game than the anime, very much so. New Toriyama finally remembered she existed. Oh, let's do a super finish. Oh wait, I don't have one for Gohan. Never mind. You seen Masakox's Dragon Ball R&R? So what if Raditz survived and he marries... What? Why Raditz marries Launch? No, I have not seen that. That's interesting, though.
How could we ever repay you? Ha ha ha! It was all in a day's work for the great Saiyaman.
Where are the little freaks?
There she is, the crazy one.
If you're looking for the monsters, they're not here. I took care of them.
Is there multiple Android 21s? That bitch is everywhere, right?
So I'm too late, huh? Man, I was hoping to mess them up real good.
Now, they're too dangerous for you to fight. One of them actually killed Yamcha a long time ago.
Whatever. Looks like those things caused you some trouble.
What the hell? They just randomly go to Yamcha sneezing?
Well,
because they're talking shit about him somewhere
I
else?
think a lot of the villagers are hurt.
That was funny. I like that.
Yeah, those things made a mess of our supplies and businesses.
To be honest, I'll be alright marrying Launch. I'm addicted to crazy. Well, okay. Well, I would like to hear you repeat that when she pulls out a gun on you and starts chasing you.
When I took care of the monsters.
Those are probably from Tien's farm. Heh, you know he likes farming.
So did Tien accidentally plant Cybermen? Is that what happened here?
Hold up a sec. Achoo!
Oh my, where am I?
Launch?
Oh, those are some rather tasty looking vegetables.
That was an abridged joke right there?
Well, if you don't mind, I could use them.
That was really funny, actually.
Delicious and nutritious for everyone.
That was probably the funniest part in this game.
What do you say?
That'd be great. We'll need the energy to rebuild everything those monsters destroyed.
I'll go pick some more vegetables from Tien's farm.
Holy shit.
Gohan, would you mind helping me? We can get them cooking in no time.
Oh, sure thing. I mean, who is this Gohan? I'm the Great
Great Saiyaman looks like a Captain Falcon cosplayer that absolutely failed out the outfit. I don't know, man. Failed is a strong word. I think that's quite successful.
Oops.
Well, I mean, if he's trying to emulate Captain Falcon, yeah, it's a failure. Why does Launch sound like she's from Brooklyn? Because the stereotypical badass accent. Which is why they gave Raphael Ninja Turtles that accent, and none of the other turtles have it.
Yeah, the veggies were super fresh.
This stuff would be a huge hit at my restaurant, Launch.
Those three farmer dudes are the same exact character model with different colors.
I'm so glad you feel that way. I'd love for the dishes I make.
Having some weird Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde vibe. That's basically what she is.
At a real restaurant.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I need to find a way to talk about it with the other me, though.
Maybe you could do that some other time. Well then, I'm off.
I wonder how they would explain, like, why does Launch turn into another person? Like, they've never explained it. I would love an explanation, like an actual explanation as to why. Yeah, they're gonna cook Cybermen seeds.
Bulma should have been back by now.
Alright. Let's go to West City. Cybermen have organs and stuff and bleed, yet they come from seeds. So if you eat them, would you be eating meat or veggies? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Well, the blood... Okay, the blood's green, right? So I would just put it in the vegetable category in that case.
I wonder if Bulma's home.
Oh, hey, Gohan. You here to see my mom?
Sure am. Is she here by chance?
Yep, sure is. Come on in.
Plant-based meat, so vegetarian. So are they made of soy? Because you get like those like veggie hot dogs, and they're like soy-based, right? So does that mean that Cybermen are soy-based? I think that would make the most sense. Are oysters vegan? I don't know. I don't like seafood or vegan food, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
You're going to enter the next world tournament? Why?
Well,
It's not
you
blood, it's
see,
pickles, Bryan.
One of my classmates is Mr. Satan's daughter.
Mr. Satan? You mean that blowhard who embarrassed himself in the fight with Cell? The world martial arts champion has a daughter and she's your classmate?
Yeah.
Indeed.
She's a good person. And tough, too. She helped me fight off some bad guys in town.
The power scaling in DBZ is crazy to follow.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
she figured out who I am.
It doesn't really mean a whole lot. Like, if one character is like the ultimate power in the universe, he's going to get beat up later after a bad guy transforms, and then someone else is going to power up further, and rinse repeat.
I'm the great Saiyaman
It's part of the fun.
if I don't enter the tournament.
Can't believe we're talking about Cybermen as food.
That was pretty clumsy.
I mean, it's a valid question. Because you plant them in the ground like vegetables, they pop up, and they're like little green goblin things.
So, what do you need me to do? Want me to modify your helmet to mask your voice?
No, not that. I won't be allowed to wear a helmet or...
Cybermen are Impossible Burgers. By the way, has anyone tried the Impossible Burger at Burger King? I haven't yet, but like I said, I'm not a vegetarian by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm actually very curious because I've heard that it tastes almost exactly like a regular burger. Has anyone in the chat tried it, and is that true? Because I am very curious. And I'm sure it's nowhere near as healthy as Burger King's advertising
Significantly
it.
reduced damage, huh? Piece of cake! We just need to make sure...
Because they have different colored ones in other games. Oh, I know, but they're all liars. There was no different Cybermen. There was only the green ones. That's it. Officially.
Whoa! This is great! It's simple, yet effective. Thanks. What do you think, Trunks?
So now to hide his identity even further, he's covering less of his head.
Pretty spiffy, right?
No comment.
But you know, even if you hold back a lot,
They're not
you're
bad.
still gonna clean house.
Interesting.
Sounds kind of boring.
Just hate the hypocrisy. Plants are alive, and they have proven that plants will change their scent to try to help the other plants. My friend is a pescatarian, and he says it tastes pretty much the same.
We'll see about that.
I want to try one sometime out of curiosity. But after that, I'll go straight back to a double cheeseburger. I don't give a shit.
Perhaps I should as well.
What?
There was a considerable gap between us before, but I do wonder how it is now.
Yeah, you'll knock about in a second now.
While you have been slacking off, I've been continuing my training non-stop.
So they have different colors. Does that mean the Cybermen come in different multiple flavors? Ooh, that's a good point. Like, are the pink ones like strawberry flavored? But they're still vegetables, so why would they taste like a fruit? That's a mindfuck.
And instead of training, you should have gotten a job.
I don't know how we got into this conversation, by the way. I really don't. Oh, it was from the farm, from the TN farm.
You Saiyans are just a bunch of lazy bums.
I never tried that burger, but I recently tried the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and I thought it was garbage. No! Don't say that! Oh, it was so good. It's funny because my fiance, she says the same exact thing, and I was like, what? I thought it blew away Chick-fil-A. I love the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh my god, it was so good. I want one right now just talking about it. The spicy ones, delicious.
Count me in.
I have to disagree.
Dad?
Yeah, Vegeta is throwing shade.
My dad's voice. Dad! Is that really you?
Kakarot?
Yep, long time no see. I mean, here. King Kai is helping me reach all of you from Otherworld. Sounds like I'm coming in crystal clear.
Might actually get to the tournament.
Dad, how have you been?
Huh?
Not too bad. I'd say I've been doing okay for a dead guy.
Right, but can you really enter the world?
Popeye sandwich is good, but it's not wait in a drive-thru for 2.5 hours good. I've never done that, and I never will. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't do that for any food.
Yeah, Most definitely.
I've eaten it a couple times, and the most I've waited is like any regular drive-through line. Like, I guess in my area, even when it was, when it was going crazy and they sold out, I didn't even try. Screw that. But when it came back, I just go to Popeyes and it's just like a regular day and just, hey, can I get a chicken sandwich? Boom, there. Like, I think that's insane in some areas. People are like fighting over it and shit. That's absurd. Like, you're fighting over a fast food sandwich. Like, think about how your life boiled down to that point.
I've gotten a lot stronger.
Same here, Vegeta.
Here's a topic: the only pure-blooded Saiyans are male. Not in Universe 6. We still have pure-blooded ones, just not in the Universe 7.
That's great news, Gohan. You should go tell your mom, Goten, Krillin, and the others.
Right.
More of a curry kind of person, but takoyaki is my new favorite after trying once. I have no clue what that is, to be honest.
This should be interesting.
Oh.
I literally just finished eating spaghetti, and here we are talking about Cybermen being edible.
Vegeta,
man, let me tell you something. I bought.
To hide your identity.
Oh God.
I have no need to hide who I am.
That reaction was amazing. Telling Vegeta he needs to wear a costume. Hell no.
All right. I'm off to go tell everyone.
Let me tell you, recently I've been trying to eat a little healthier. Mind you, I'm not anal about it. I don't care. I ordered a large pizza the other day, but I've been trying to eat, a little healthier. So I'll buy some healthy stuff here and there. I end up buying zucchini zoodles, they call it, which I guess some of you probably already know about this, but it's basically zucchini that's like noodle shaped like spaghetti. And I saw a couple of YouTube videos out of curiosity, and everyone's like, tastes way better than real spaghetti. It tastes delicious. You can't even tell it's any different. That is the biggest load of shit I hated it. Like, I was eating it like spaghetti. The consistency is completely different. It's like you're eating spaghetti, but there's a slight crunchiness still, and it just had zero flavor. I hated it. So it wasn't bad, but I was just like upset the whole time eating it. I was like, I'm not doing this. I got it because I heard it was like an excellent replacement. No, it's not a replacement at all. I don't believe that for a second. Would you eat a Cyberman? Well, no, their blood might be acid. You don't even know it's green. I've seen Alien, so no. I have the only Popeyes in their city right down the road, and every time I drive past, there's a line backing all the way down the road past my house. Oh, that's because you have the only... come to think of it, I don't even have that many Popeyes in my... I have one... I can only think of one in like a 20-minute radius, but I've never had that crazy long line. That's insane.
First on the list...
Can you imagine if Vegeta wore a Great Saiyaman costume? We could only wish.
Goku's gonna be there? No way! Well, now.
Just trim my carbs and sugar because I lapsed for 4 months. My lower back hurt. What do you mean you lapsed? Do you have diabetes? You don't have to answer that. That's, I know that's personal. I have a terrible allergy to zucchini, so I have no idea how it tastes. That's my point in talking. This is the first time I've ever tried zucchini. There's no taste. It's tasteless. It's mostly water. Like, it has no taste at all. So, like, I found these, like, recipes. I forgot her channel name. Some little vegetarian lady on YouTube that I just randomly found. That she had, like, recipes, and, like, you put in vegetable oil and garlic and green onions, and it tastes like an amazing meal. I was just tasting all the toppings that I put on it. There was no flavor otherwise.
You should still enter.
Parma zucchini is good. Ugh.
Even
it's a consistency thing. I was like, it's just, if you want something healthier than spaghetti, sure. But if you think it's going to be a substitute, like, it's just not.
Oh, well, the champion gets 10 million zenny. Second place gets 5.
Got to drive an hour to get the closest Popeyes. Damn.
3. Fourth place 2. So fifth.
I love how 18's always so interested, buddy. Takoyaki is fried octopus in the fried cream ball with a dash of special sauce. Damn. See, I wouldn't like that. I don't eat seafood.
We're entering the tournament, Krillin. Both of us.
Okay.
There's Zaxby's, Popeye, and Chick-fil-A's everywhere where I am. We have one Zaxby's that I don't think I've ever eaten there.
Daddy, you're going somewhere?
It's been open for years. I've just never been interested.
That's right, Marin. Mommy and Daddy are gonna work hard and earn a lot of money.
Hooray! Good luck, Mommy and Daddy!
Right.
I love how Krillin's daughter also was born biologically with no nose, by the way. You know, does anyone remember... Oh my god, I gotta look her up. In Dragon Ball GT, when she was a teenager, did she grow a nose?
Hey, don't tell Piccolo, okay? If he enters, then my chances of getting 5th place are shot.
Let's see, Dragon Ball GT, Marin.
You know I can't promise that.
She does have a nose. She grew a nose in GT. Interesting.
By the way, what's with the super lame getup, huh?
Hey, it's not super lame. It's cool.
Sounds like people who think cauliflower is a substitute for potatoes. Yeah, we got... Apparently, there's something called cauliflower rice. I had no idea that was a thing that you could buy. Tried it the other day with, like... You know, when we were making, like, stir-fry, instead of using real rice, we used, that cauliflower rice. It wasn't bad, actually. I enjoyed it more than the zucchini.
Sorry, Krillin, but I've got to tell Piccolo, too.
My Popeyes had to close the doors due to how crazy the demand was for the sandwich. That's insane. I imagine, like, Night of the Living Dead, like, the employees, they're just boarding up the windows with hammers, and everyone's, like, tearing the doors down and the windows down for the freaking chicken sandwich. I wholeheartedly disagree about it not being as good as Chick-fil-A. I've always thought the Chick-fil-A one was overrated and very overpriced.
I wonder if Piccolo...
So in this...
who knows?
I want you guys to realize something. In this stream about Dragon Ball Kakarot, there's been so much filler. We've been talking about edible Cybermen, vegetarian dishes that don't taste anything like what they're supposed to be substituting, and Popeye's chicken sandwiches. I love that we're not really talking about the game. But that's what happens when they just send you from loading screen to cutscene, from loading screen to dialogue, rinse, repeat, over and over.
Right?
Fine. Count me in.
And GT isn't the Bulma and Vegeta's daughter named Bulla or something? Yeah, she's called Bulla. They also called her Bra in the original Japanese version. It was Bra.
I won't be entering. I'm not...
Well, not just in GT, they're in Z. She's in Z and Super.
So Gohan, what's with the strange outfit?
You know you live in a small town where the entire town goes bananas when a new Burger King opens? We have so many I live in Central Florida. Literally every corner has got a Burger King.
Piccolo?
And there's always McDonald's across from them.
You don't
Always.
think this looks super cool?
You're asking the wrong guy.
All right. I'd better get
What's your favorite fight so far? In the game?
Right.
Probably Super Saiyan Goku vs. Frieza. I mean, it's a classic fight in general.
Okay, see you later.
Curse you, Fabian. I'm going to have to get Popeyes now. If you do, report back and tell me what you compare it on the Chick-fil-A scale. I like it better. Me and my fiancée got into it about it that day. She was like, nowhere near as good as Chick-fil-A. And I was like, you shut your mouth. This is better than Chick-fil-A. We have completely polar opposite opinions on the matter. What are your deep thoughts on Bad Bunny, the entitled Twitcher? Oh, is that girl that I shared the thing on Twitter the other... I've never seen her in my life until that. There's Bad Bunny, there's this Twitch streamer that, apparently she's been doing this for a while. Like I said, I don't follow Twitch streamers. But she was complaining that people weren't donating to her, and she was like, it's been 5 minutes. No one's subscribed. It's $5 a month. I was so mad watching that, because as a content creator, that's so... I mean, you guys will never hear me. If you've been here for a while, you know I've never done that. You can't do that. Like, alright, here's the thing. As a content creator, I stream, I do edited videos, all kinds of shit, right? I do provide a service. I provide entertainment for people that come to the channel. Yeah, I provide a service. I get paid for it. You know, Google pays me. You know, it's what I do full time. You know, I get a little bit of Patreon, not so much. People donate on channel. Some of you here super chat, which I greatly appreciate.
Focus on my training.
But your viewership doesn't, like, you guys owe me nothing. And that's what this girl, like, your viewers don't owe you anything. So, like, how dare you sit there and, you know what?
Now,
any of you guys right now could turn this off and go watch someone else for free if you wanted to. And you have the absolute right to do that. Like, no one on the channel owes you anything as a content creator. And this girl's sitting there bitching to her audience because it's been like 5 minutes and no one's donated. And then she was talking about how much she's struggling with money. It's fucking insane to me. And I said that on Twitter, and someone was like, oh, what did this person say? Someone was like, oh, maybe that's what they go there for. And I was like, there's a way to treat people that come to your channel, to decide to spend their Friday evenings to come to you and watch the channel, and there's ways you don't treat them, and that's how you don't treat them. Like, I was legitimately mad when I saw that, because that gives people that actually do YouTube or whatever, Twitch, that do content creation for the right reasons, that makes all of us look bad. Because that gets spread around the internet, and then you get idiots like that behave that way. Like, my real question about that boils down to, who is donating money to this chick? Like, why are you doing that? If she's acting like that, that's being entitled for the sake of being entitled. Like, I don't even care at that point what kind of content you're doing. She's kind of a piece of shit. I mean, I don't know her personally, but you can't do that.
I bet Goku hasn't aged at all, but I look so much older.
That girl's crazy. Yeah, and apparently she's been doing this for a long time. Like, that's the thing. I didn't hear about it till the other day. Like I said, I had no idea who this chick was. But right when I saw it, I was like, this is so not okay. But she's not the only person that does that. I've seen others do that too.
10 million.
Here's my piece of advice from me to you guys. If you ever see a content creator do that, don't give them money. Don't give them anything. Don't even give them a view. Just drop that dislike button and just go to a different channel. That's all you should ever do to people like that.
10 million zenny?
She's seriously the internet version of a rude homeless person shaking Koika. That, you know what, that's actually a really good analogy.
If you and Goku both win, we'll get 15 million zenny, right?
Well, that's if we win. We can't say for sure
Yeah,
whether we
but
will
those
or
are all
not.
the thoughts I really have on that girl. Like I said, I don't know anything else about her. All I know is that I saw her begging for money and then bitching at her audience for. And another thing too, like, I've had money problems before. Everyone does. Sometimes, you know, I still live paycheck to paycheck. I'm a YouTube content creator, and I pay the bills in the house. I'm not rich by any means. There's no stretch of the imagination. So, you know, I'm like every American. You know, you live paycheck by paycheck, right? Everyone's got money problems. Nobody comes on this channel to hear about your money problems. Like, I don't want to go to people's channels and just hear about their problems. I want to watch them play a video game and talk shit all night. Like, I don't want to sit there and hear about, oh man, I have so much debt. You guys need to help me. Yeah. It's just, you just don't do it. It boggles my mind that she does have a following. What do you mean battery low on the device? Hold on.
Thanks for waiting, Goten.
Oh, I didn't have my tablet plugged in this
Let's
whole
start off
time.
with a little sparring match.
I plugged in. Hold on. I thought I had this plugged in. Oh, is my USB cable dead? Hang on. Well, I'm probably going to go another 25 minutes. I got enough battery to last me. I'm at 15%. I think my USB cable died. Guys, please send me money. I need to buy a USB cable. I'm broke. No one's donated in 30 minutes. I can't afford a USB cable. Oh yeah, this USB cable's screwed. Oh, wait. It's charging. Alright, we're good. I knew about her for a while. I don't know why she got so popular. It doesn't... And from what I've seen online, I don't even think she does, like, gaming streams, right? She just does those, like, what do they call, like, IRL streams, where it's just... She's just talking.
Come at me.
Hey, that's not fair.
I mean, I know there's an audience for anything, but if you're not even doing... I mean, I guess you're still providing entertainment. Like I said, there's an audience for everything, but...
Huh?
If you're gonna be an asshole, like, why would you expect anyone to donate to you? I've seen my share of streamers, and the many I've watched and met are very nice. She's the example of what not to do as a streamer.
Nice. Yeah. When did you learn how to do
and
that?
Goten just went Super Saiyan.
I forget.
That sort of content creator should get booted from YouTube. I don't need... She's a Twitch streamer, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't believe she's a YouTuber. I'm really not sure, though.
Unbelievable.
See, but to me, people like that on YouTube...
Now I've got a better training partner.
I think naturally they will get booted, just naturally from their own audience. Because, I mean, no... Like, for example, this other guy... I just learned about this guy recently. Wings of Redemption. Like, he tanked his own streaming career because all he ever did was beg for money and complain about his problems. Like, everyone's... I don't know about other countries. I live in America. everyone in America, not everyone, like 95% of people in America, we're all broke. We all live paycheck to paycheck. We all have problems. Having problems and being an online content creator doesn't make you any different than most of the rest of the population. Saw a video in her background, unemployed streams by watching other people's YouTubes and whines for money subs. Final analysis, there's a hub for that. Wow. Alright, baby brother. Let's do this. I'm gonna whoop your untrained ass. Oh, well, he did get trained by Chi-Chi.
Not bad, Goten.
I'm not done yet.
I love how Gohan took after Goku and married into money. He married way into the higher ranks of money, though. Like, Hercule was straight up millions. Because he lied. If you're planning on becoming a full-time content creator, it would be wise to make sure you got a good amount of money saved up before you start. Yeah, I mean, that goes for anything. If you're going to be full... Here's a general rule. If you want to be a full-time content creator, and that's... Because that was my goal from day one. I was never one of those people that was like, I'm just going to do it a hobby and see if it works. No, from day one, in my mind, I was like, I want it to be my full-time job. One day. But you can't, you know... But you have to... At the same time, you have to go in and not expect anything. You know? But yeah, people like that, I feel like people like her just start streaming and start being content creators expecting other people to just pay for them just because she feels entitled, you know? Like, you're not entitled to anything. You get to be full-time by doing hard work and building an audience, not just... Hey, I'm doing this, so pay me. Doesn't matter about anything else. I don't know. I can't with people like that. It's frustrating to see. Oh, I'm not even Super Saiyan 2. You're done. Yeah, she is on Twitch, so I thought. With Streets of Rage 4 coming out soon, would you like to see Golden Axe brought back? You know what? Arcade 1-Up is doing a Golden Axe arcade machine, the beat-em-up one. Golden Axe, the Revenge of Death Adder. I want to get that one. I would love Golden Axe to come back. I want all the beat-em-ups back. I love beat-em-ups, man. Beat-em-ups are my favorite kind of game. Damn. She doesn't have any skills to compete in the workforce. You know, and that's fine, you know. At the same time, not everyone needs to be in the traditional workforce. I was in there for years. I hated it. But like I said, that doesn't entitle you. That's the problem here, is the entitlement. Like, no one owes you anything. Damn. Oh, yeah, and she was saying also, oh, what did she say? She said you guys have hours to spend. It was completely unrelated. She was like, you guys have hours to spend watching me, but you don't have $5. And it's like, how... What does the amount of time you spend watching something have to do with having $5 disposable income a month to spend on one person online? Like, I don't understand the relation. It blows my mind on so many levels. I thought Goten had to be taught to fly. He did. They skipped it. Completely skipped it. Yeah, he went through a whole thing. Him and Videl learned together, and Gohan was teaching them both. So yeah, skipped. You son of a bitch. Little bastard. Goten throwing rocks at Gohan for dodge training was pretty cool. Yeah. I like their brotherly relationship. They did a good job with them. Ever since the Broly movie, whenever I watch the scenes from Namek, where Vegeta's like, I'm the legendary Super Saiyan, I imagine Broly sneezing. That's hilarious. Although Broly isn't the legendary Super Saiyan anymore.
Okay, Goten. That's enough for now.
River City Girls kick so much ass. Yeah, I love that game. I haven't finished it because the only times I play it is when my fiance is available, when we're both like available, just sit down and play it together. Because I started a 2-player file with her, so she doesn't play a lot of video games. She doesn't play them at all, only when I force her to. But she enjoys like simple like games like that where it's just beat 'em ups. Yeah, River City Girls. That was on my top 15 last year. I love that game.
Hold on a
Way Forward's one of my favorite developers.
So, does that mean Trunks can become a Super Saiyan too?
To many, that's a dream people would aim for. To others, they only see it as a get-rich-quick stream, which is unfortunate. Yeah, let me tell you something, too. If you ever want to be a content creator, the reality is, if you're going into it expecting boatloads of money, you're going to be severely disappointed. You're going to be working for free for... I don't know. You could be working for free for years.
Your brother really had to struggle to become one.
You know, I practically worked almost for free. When I started... You didn't have to have 1,000 subs to be monetized. You were monetized right away. But for like a year, I was making like a fifth of a penny a month. Like, it was nothing. So, like, if you're going in here expecting boatloads of cash and like giant house or Ferraris, like Jake Paul and whatnot, like, it's not realistic. You can't. All I've ever wanted is I want my bills paid, I want my family taken care of, and I want to do something I enjoy. I get that. I'm happy. That's kind of the point where I am now. You know, I struggle like every American, live paycheck to paycheck, but.
That's not what
I'm doing what I love. You know, what more can you ask for?
Oh.
Hey.
After Fight and Rage, I'm okay. Didn't get too into it. If Mikkel's watching this, he's going to be pissed. Because me and him don't agree on this. I like River City Girls a lot more than Fight and Rage. Having said that, Fight and Rage is still a very good game, but I personally put River City Girls above it.
Teach me how to fly.
He loves Fight and Rage.
Oh, yeah, right. Of course.
I want the AVP beat 'em up game to come back on modern consoles. Absolutely. Ooh, in a heartbeat, I'd buy it.
You'd better
with
not
online
try
co-op.
anything naughty with my Gohan. You hear me?
You better not try anything naughty with my Gohan. I am 18 years old, Mom. Or wait, was he 18 at the? Yeah, he was probably like 18.
I'd never do anything like that.
I want Double Dragon to come back. Double Dragon Neon was the last one I played. Not a popular opinion, but Double Dragon was the best Double Dragon game of all time. I stand by that. I love that game.
Well,
Untold Legends
so
Bad Bunny win.
Training session.
I said my piece on her.
You did it! You're airborne!
You're talking smack on your old brother? If he sees this, he's like, how dare you say it's better?
That was incredible.
Sorry, dude.
You learned how to float in just one day.
Capcom's not going to bring back AVP to consoles. They want you to buy that overpriced Capcom arcade stick. Well, they might, because keep in mind that arcade stick from Capcom, that's licensed out to, man, I don't remember the name of the people that actually made it. So Capcom themselves may bring it out sometime. I hope they do.
Well, that's because he was able to learn how to control his energy.
Lollipop
early on
Chainsaw.
in his
I gotta stream
training.
that sometime. I like that game.
But
never finished
once
it.
you get the hang of that, you'll be up and flying in no
See,
time
this
at
is
all.
when he taught Goten to fly. He's supposed to
doing
teach them together.
I'll be back tomorrow then.
Was Goten meant to replace both Goku and Gohan as the protagonist? I can't see any scenario where Toriyama was planning that. Because Goten and Trunks were just kids. They didn't take training seriously. They just wanted to play.
More about this energy. Or is my coming back a problem?
No way. It's not like that at all.
What a shame that Vidal lost the pigtail. I like the pigtail look. I like that one better than the short hair.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
What?
About your hair. I think...
Then years later, Gohan gets Vidal pregnant. Indeed, he does.
Huh? So, you prefer girls with short hair? Is that it?
Damn, she went red.
What?
She wants Gohan, man. She wants that Super Saiyan.
No, I just thought having
that golden
shorter
D
hair would be advantageous in, you know, in a fight.
So glad we got done with all this filler.
Mind your own business. It's my hair, so I'll do what I want with it. Why did she get all angry like that?
Beats me.
Tournament Saga, please. Or Tournament. Yep, there's the hair. I don't like that look.
Okay, let's pick up where we left off yesterday.
Yeah, I don't understand this girl.
All Goten and Trunks do anymore is dick around on 17's Island. Yeah, I like that. They were just like beating up poachers on Monster Island. We're about where I thought we would be in the evening. Vegeta and Trunks were preparing themselves for the tournament as well, training under the harsh conditions inside the gravity chamber at Capsule Corp. Oh, he's gonna find out.
Trunks. You should still get out while you can.
You ever seen when Gohan was fighting that one guy in the Tournament of Power? I can't remember his name, but he had the locket, and Gohan had a quick flashback to Videl after the guy was erased. Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember who was fighting either.
It's too much for a kid like you.
I think it was one of the generic fighters that didn't matter.
I better become a Super Saiyan before I get crushed.
Hey, I like Videl's new hair. Hey, to each his own. I like the pigtail look.
What the?
Piece of cake, piece of cake.
I love his cockiness.
When did he? You've got to be kidding me. He was able to transform into the Super Saiyan of legend that easily?
He better say the Super Saiyan bargain sale line. Let's see.
Trunks.
Yeah?
Outstanding. Can Gohan's little brother also become a Super Saiyan? Tell me.
Yeah.
What is this? Some sort of Super Saiyan bargain?
Yes, they did it. All right, that made my evening.
Damn it! What the hell is this?
Amazing.
Outstanding.
Wow. Videl's really something else. She's flying like a pro now. And she's only been at it for 10 days. Now that that's taken care of,
I wonder if Mr. Satan can ever learn to fly.
Training in with Goten. Not too much longer now until Dad comes back and the tournament starts.
S rank for doing nothing.
With the tournament fast approaching, each bright-eyed and hopeful participant poured all of their energy.
They better not ruin the scene where Goten meets Goku for the first time. That was a good scene too.
All right.
At last, the day had arrived. The day of the long-awaited World Tournament.
It's finally the day of the tournament. I need to stay focused if I want to win.
It seems the filler's complete. I wonder how much stronger Gohan would have been if Videl didn't bother his and Goten's trading. Then he wouldn't have a girlfriend.
Naturally, I'm looking forward to the tournament, but I'm honestly more
Just came back from the store. Welcome back.
My dad.
Speaking of the store,
Since I last saw him,
I gotta go buy some
he'll be really surprised.
fruit juices and whatnot. Let's go to the Dragon Ball store over here. Then we'll head to the tournament.
Gotta make sure I go.
Hope they show Trunks fighting that cocky kid with his fat mom. Oh, that stupid kid with the mullet. And he whooped his ass. No, they're not going to show that.
Better make sure
I bet.
in the loop as well.
I want a punching machine minigame. I know that's asking for a bit much based on our past experience of this game, but I want it. I love that scene when Vegeta Vegeta doesn't give a shit. He just punches it with his full power and it goes flying. No, of course he would do that, though. The way they transition between moving to stopping looks a little bit stiff to me. Kind of is. The controls aren't exactly that smooth in this.
This is incredible. It's giving off a ton of
I still haven't felt the need to use any of like this garage feature. There's a lot of things in this game as far as RPG elements go that are just either very basic or not needed at all. Like, I haven't felt the need to make meals or go to that shop at all. Besides, you know, achievements. There's some achievements you need to do that stuff for, but that's it. There hasn't been a real reason. Recovers 200,000 HP. This gives me a percentage of HP. Ooh, way too expensive. Told you guys, we live paycheck to paycheck. I can't be affording these expensive lemonades. Let's go. World Tournament Arena. Cutscene time.
Oh, there they are.
Hey, Gohan! Took your sweet
Where
time.
did we start playing today? What was I doing? Was it,
Sorry about that. Man, this
trying to remember
sure
where I
is
started
packed,
in this
huh?
game today.
Yeah, no kidding. Pretty annoying, huh?
The hell was it? Oh, it was repairing 16. That's where it was.
Look! Mr. Satan's here!
Who do you think would win between Goku and Superman? Ooh, I've talked about this so many times. Goku. I think Goku would win, and I will always stand by that.
Shown up at last.
Punching machine minigame.
Around the world. Are you ready?
He sure is popular, huh?
It's Mr. Piccolo!
We'll probably have enough time for the last couple cutscenes here, because these cutscenes are probably going to go on for a while now.
No sign of him yet. Gohan, I have to ask, are you really going to wear that?
I love how they keep giving him shit.
What could be taking Goku so long? Maybe he's already in the waiting room.
Hey, guys!
The evil wizard Babidi's machination.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Goku!
How creative.
Hey!
I used to be gung-ho about trophy hunting, but not so much anymore. Yeah, like, I used to stress about it. Now, I still really enjoy it, and I still try to complete games, but I just don't stress about it.
How have you all been?
I just think it's fun, unlocking that stuff. That's why I think the Switch should have something like that, achievements and trophies, because it would give me more reason to go back and replay games, do different difficulties, and collect things. That's what you want. If you want a game, you want people to play it over and over and play everything you design. So, to me, it's just another reason to really invest time in a game.
Huh? Look, Goten, it's your father.
Mr. Satan won a death battle against Dan Hibiki. I agree with that because he is actually really strong for a human. So that would make sense.
What's wrong, Goten? There's no need to be shy.
His name's Goten, huh? I like it.
You've got 24 hours. That's it.
Thanks, fortune teller Baba.
How old is Babidi in the Buu Saga? I don't know if they ever gave an age. It's implied that he's like hundreds and hundreds of years old, but they never give us a number.
Break a leg out there, guys.
Thanks. We'll catch up with you later. See ya.
Hey, Goten, want to do some exploring around this place?
Man, I would love it if,
Yeah, that sounds like
random thought, if after Dragon Ball Super, or during Super, when inevitably it comes back as a series, I would love them to do a time jump where Goten and Trunks are teenagers, because think about this, and a lot of people forget about this, Super, is it a sequel to Z? Not really. If you guys remember the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, when they introduce Oob, Goten and Trunks are grown. They're teenagers in that. So Super takes place. You could argue it's not canon of the manga. I don't care about that. But Super takes place right after the Buu Saga. So technically, it's sandwiched in between Dragon Ball Z and the last episode of Dragon Ball Z. So I think it'd be awesome if Super went beyond that and did a time jump to, let's call it the GT time frame, where they're older. I want to see that.
This is cool!
Oh, show 'em, Goten. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.